welcome to the NYXUS podcast tonight. I have the incredible Storms Within. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
If
Hey,
you
great to be
have,
back.
it's a pleasure to have you. If you guys have watched the podcast ever, you've seen Storms Within, you've seen any of these guys pop in once in a while, and I always refer to season 1, episode 5. Well, here is season 2, episode I don't know right now, but you're back.
I love it. It's so exciting that we kicked it off.
I was such a wreck back then. I was so nervous. I still get nervous, but it's not the same. Yeah, I'm a little like, you guys feel more like friends than just like, oh my god, I'm talking to these amazing fucking bands, you know?
Oh, you're so cute.
What's up, Joshua? Another Bonded by Darkness. Other
Hey,
great
Josh.
people that we've had on the podcast.
Love those guys. We've played a few shows with them. They're fantastic people.
Absolutely. Love the energy. Joshua, I still haven't forgotten. I will do a Gearhead episode so you guys, I could just kind of disappear and let everybody talk because I have no clue what the fuck that is. Well, I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself for people that might not know you.
I guess I'll start. I'm Erica. I'm the vocalist of Storms Within.
I'm Tom, the guitar player.
I'm Dave. I'm the other guitar player.
I'm Ron, and I just hit shit really hard.
All right, so I'm guessing you're the drummer. Good, got you.
Sometimes.
Rockstar Radio in the house. What's up, the Duke?
Hi.
We got Alan. What's up, Alan? Alan from Lilith Rising, of course. Good to have you guys here. I've been watching you guys, like the progress, the journey has been pretty incredible last year. The evolution. Amazing. He says, I got to meet Erica.
We did. They came to Erie, and it was sad that we couldn't get on the show with them, but we absolutely made it a point since they traveled all the way up here to go see those guys play, and they were just so awesome. Such great people.
I can't wait to go see them. Next show they have down here. No excuses. I just gotta get out there. Whatever.
Yeah, you better
happens.
get your ass out there and support them.
If it's all ages, I mean, I'll bring my 3-year-old with me if I have to. Death Pigeon, what's up? What's a memorable show from you guys from last year? Like, each of you, individually.
Damn.
Whoa. Well,
Damn, they all have their own merits.
yeah, they're all. We did a lot of good ones.
You said which show?
Yeah, memorable show.
Oh, dude, we played 30 plus shows last year.
Damn.
For
Anything
me,
crazy happen?
it's got to be our album release party back
For
in January last year.
Yeah, that was like our second show of the year, too. That one, and I'd have to say a personal favorite of mine is we played Metal Massacre in August, and I think I just want to like note that as a memorable show because the event itself was shut down for a few years, and our old bass player Jaden is the one who actually puts it together, and it was just wonderful to be able to play that venue to so many people again. It was awesome to be able to do that. But like the guy said, every single show we played, we just had opportunities and networking and met new bands, and that's like not even an exaggeration. Every single show was so great.
And networking is something that would be, deemed necessary in this business, right? You need to have those connections. You need to.
Yeah, I mean, we played between promoters and radio stations and bands and venues. I mean, we played all of Western Pennsylvania, and then we played Northeastern Ohio. So we got to a lot of places and a lot of cities, and we're definitely we're going to be expanding this year to where we're going to be playing in our reach and stuff. But I mean, honestly, when the guys say it, every show was an opportunity. It was just a good year.
Any chances to get you guys down here for a show?
I mean,
Oh yeah,
you got to
I'm all
talk
for
to
it.
our
Yeah, we're
North
working
Carolina
on it.
buddies and get us down there.
I mean, I can make it happen. I'm sure I can make it happen.
Have sticks, will travel.
There we go. Well, we coming back to share a stage with Storm. I mean, bring them out. They're gonna come share a stage down here. Let's go. Make it happen.
I know they're coming back up here in October. Because I put together a festival. Well, Tom and I actually put it together, and it was October of this last year called Female Feature Fest, and we're doing again this year, and we're bringing Lilith Rising up here back to playing Erie. So, I mean, if they want a show swap, we'll definitely make an effort to get down there.
I mean, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Like, let's make it happen, guys. I might be messaging some people while we're listening to your music. I really want to hear you guys play. I mean, I love since you guys came last year. It's pretty crazy how it's been a full year. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
it went
Yeah,
really
it went by
fast.
fast.
Too.
Yeah, it seemed
it
fast.
did. When you're busy, I mean, we're playing 2-3 shows a month on top of recording, on top of practicing, on top of all the PR shit we do. I mean, it's literally like a job. It's been very, very fun, but definitely quick.
All right, y'all said it. North Carolina, you'll see us hillbillies in full force. There we go. See? We make shit happen. That's what we do. We just make
great.
shit happen. For people that weren't here for the first episode or for any other podcast you guys were on, what's the meaning behind the stage name, Storms Within?
When we initially started the band, we fought for quite some time. Not like fought, but we just had so many different ideas for how we wanted to ring in our name. And we just, everything that had been written, it was all about things that you're thinking of, things that resonate within you. And I don't even know how like the name actually got like started, but I'm like, Storms Within, what do you guys think? And like, that's kind of like where all like the premise of the songs and everything have come from, is just like storms within yourself, storms within your community, storms within, you know, your mind. And that's kind of what we rolled with.
Very cool. It is the lyrics in your music is very powerful. It's very, and the delivery also, musically and vocally. What was that song? I'm gonna kick myself in the ass now. Endgame was definitely one of my favorites. Definitely.
Thanks. That's usually a pretty popular one. I think that stays in our like top 5 songs all the time.
Yeah, that song surprised us.
Yeah.
That was just
Yeah,
one
for
of those.
real.
That was just one of those songs we just threw together. Like, didn't think much about it.
What's you guys' favorite song to
Yeah,
play?
it just came together real quick. And
Go ahead, Ron. I think there's a
I'm
little.
sorry.
There's,
Yeah.
I think there's a
You know,
little
just
delay
together.
in everybody, so I'm.
yeah, before we know it, it was just put together, and you know, we went in the studio and recorded it, and then it was just like slam. You know, it just took off. So it was definitely a great song from the beginning, and just didn't realize how good until everybody received it as well as they have.
And what would be your favorite song you guys play, like live?
My favorite recently is Hit the Floor.
Yeah, I think right now that's probably my favorite one right now. Hit the Floor.
For me, it would probably be one we don't play live very often. It would be Fear Me.
That's a great track. I love
Yeah, we
that
haven't
track.
played that in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it would definitely be "Hit the Floor" as a newer song, but I still, oh Christ, I'm forgetting my own song, our own songs.
Rockstar, yep. Rage, that's my second favorite.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
Rape-
For Whom
Rape
the
is
Bell
definitely
Tolls, I
another
one.
like playing that a lot too.
Fallen.
Fallen is by far one of my favorites. It hits home in many different ways.
Which one did you say, Dave?
For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh,
One of our rarer live performances.
Oh man.
covers
Yeah, they
are
love it.
always fun to play when people know. It's just like, you start it and people go, holy shit, and they don't expect it. That's
Yep.
the fun ones to do.
There's only one person I've ever met who didn't know For Whom the Bell Tolls. Right, Ron?
Yeah, I know. It took me a while to learn it. Asshole.
You're not gonna live that one down. They never will let you
Actually,
live that
see,
one.
the funny thing about this is I know the song. I just was never really a big Metallica fan. Like, I had hit and miss songs, but then they're like, "Hey, we should do this," and I'm like, "Oh my god! Oh, look at Nina chiming in. Justified. Yeah, that's a great track. Actually, wasn't that the first one we wrote?
That was our
No,
first single.
Mayhem. Mayhem was the first one.
May
we wrote.
first one. See, we've been together for so long, I can't remember half the shit that we did.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that that means that the you guys connect. It's so hard to keep a band and to keep it. We notice it. I mean, if you look at any of you guys' favorite bands, there's always somebody that there's no bad feelings, but this person has to leave the band. And last year it kind of happened a lot to a lot of bands in a short period of time. And I was like, whoa, something's definitely.
I think COVID really put a bunch of nails in coffins. Like it was just, there was too much about getting together and practicing and keeping things together that, like, I know in our area, not a lot of bands survive that. But now our scene is thriving so much. I mean, but there's just so many new bands. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands playing around here now compared to when we first started.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a very busy area, right? I mean, I think and a lot of bands from the podcast come actually from like Pittsburgh and Erie, and it's there's a lot of bands down there. The Duke wants to know, where did the ending of Endgame come from?
The actual song lyrics themselves, you'll have to specify. I would assume that's what you mean.
Probably.
We'll
Yes.
see if he, yeah. So that song itself is, so we used to have another singer in the band. Her name's Tiffany, and her and I co-wrote that song. And at the time, she was having relationship issues. And we both kind of like piggybacked off of each other about just like the ending of a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, you're not a man, you're a spoiled little child. Essentially the whole song is about like taking back your power, and that this is the end, like this is the end of the road, this is where it stops. And that last line was really powerful and resonated with her. So obviously it got put into the song, but that's what it's about, is just like that this is the end of the shitty relationship, and you're not a man. Like, you say you're a man and you are, but you're not. You're just a spoiled little kid. And that's where the end of that came from.
There you go.
There you have it.
Sorry, guys. I'm fighting with this thing that's trying to climb up on me.
I got one of my feet right now doing the same thing.
I was gonna say Tom's a cat person, so
I have 3 cats, 2 dogs. I'd have all the animals in the world if Manda would let me. Manda, if you're listening, let me have more animals. I want a monkey, and she won't let me have a monkey, guys.
oh boy.
She just won't. She
If
says
you're gonna
no.
end up being on the next Joe Exotic documentary, I want a slice in it.
That sounds good.
Or soundtrack.
I have big tigers back there. Exactly. I'll get Storms Within to do the soundtrack of my...
That'll be fun.
how do you approach engaging with the audience? Like for people that haven't done any shows or, starting to do some shows, how do you get that, engagement with the audience? How do you?
I think everybody has a different approach in the band, so I'll let the guys talk first, and then I'll talk.
I don't really have one really. I just sit there. I just stand there and look stoic. There you go.
How to update, give people what they want, and then if somebody says, "Oh, you were great," I'm like, "Thanks, yeah, I appreciate it." I really, I just try to connect with everybody. I'm just a people person, so I just say hi and thank you and be appreciative. I mean, that's what this is about. They're coming to see the show, so the least we can do is be approachable and thankful, because without them, we wouldn't be here doing what we do.
I usually try to make Ron and Erica laugh during the shows.
Tom and Dave do.
But yeah, I love talking to people after shows. By all means, come up and say hi. I love talking about gear, about music, all kinds of stuff.
Mostly gear.
Oh, always gear.
Well, let's be honest. We all point them to Erica because they're what they're there. Everybody wants to know about her and see what she's doing.
I mean, I am who I am.
Queen bee.
Queen bee.
So my thoughts on the whole thing, because I'm a very observational kind of person. Always gear. That is
Always
Dave.
gear.
If you want to talk gear, Dave is the gear guy.
So I see Dave is the one to invite with Joshua and Shovel Monster on see.
Oh, here
on
we
the
go.
gear
All right,
show.
everybody else can just log off now.
All right, good night, guys.
All you, brother.
We'll let Erica answer first, and then we'll let Dave go ahead and talk about amps.
Yeah, absolutely. They can talk about their gear. That's fine. So it's been really cool over the last year, I will say, as us playing as a unit, like the 5 of us musicians last year. Dave and Mike have come out of their shells full-fledged, and it's been wonderful to watch them just outperform themselves on stage. And I mean Tom too, but it's just, like Tom, Ron, and I have had like a natural chemistry because we played in bands together for so long. So it's really cool to see those guys just get out there. And for example, this last show we played in January, the stage lighting was kind of wonky, and all I did was step back to the drums, and then all of a sudden Dave's the fuck in front of me, like soloing in front of this red light, like like it's just wonderful how
it
all
helps
of
that
us
you have
just...
a fan blowing on your position there.
I did. It's so fun. Like we're just a fun group of people, and it's when we get to go on stage and we actually get to like play the music we've written for a group of people, it's just so fun. And that same show was really cool because after we had gotten done playing, there was a group of little girls, I want to say probably 10 to 15 years old, and they were like, what's it to be, a girl in a band? Like, you guys are playing with these huge bands. And, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm glad you think that, and those are the kind of interactions that just make everything worthwhile. And it's always fun to just have, like, I've made it a point now. I go and I steal a bunch of stickers and stuff from our merch table so I can hand them out to those guys. So they have that core memory of maybe the first show that they went to, or seeing a female on stage or whatever. And I flourish off that. Like, that's the kind of energy I love during shows. So that's my answer. You guys can go to the amp stories. It was nice talking.
Here we go. Shovel Monster wants to know, what amps do you use?
I use a EVH 5150 Stealth.
I have a couple of different amps I use depending. Lately, I've been using the Laney Ironheart pedal board amp. I really like that a lot. Other than that, I have a 5150 and I have a Laney Ironheart 120 that I'm currently using.
Alan
Oh.
said skip the
All right,
amps.
I'm
Let's
gonna log
talk
off.
drums.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, I play a Pearl Prestige Sessions kit. 2-rack, 2-floor, single bass drum, Virgin, of course, because that gives you the fullest sound. I used a Pearl Redline double bass pedals, and I have a couple of different cymbals I use. I have Pasty Iron Maiden, Nico McBrain's signature series for 3 crashes, and my hi-hats. And then I have a Zildjian S series ride. I just haven't found anything that sounds like that. The bell comes out just like the anvil in Endgame, so it's really nasty. And then I have a Wuhan 16-inch crash and a Wuhan 18-inch China.
And a cowbell.
Oh, and the cowbell LP.
I'm gonna have to
songs.
rewatch this part of the interview. I think me and Erica have the same look in her eyes. We're just like,
All right, where are we going? What's for dinner?
I have no clue. I try to just smile
too.
and nod.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
me. That's
fucking
me.
clue what you guys are talking about. So what microphone do
there
you
you go.
use?
Oh, Raven's my girl. So I am not a wireless microphone girly. I'll use it if it's provided. But I have a Shure 55. I love the old style microphone look. I like having it in my hand. I like fucking around with the cord. Like that's just all part of my, stage thing is having one that I can hold in my hands. Plus, it looks more badass in pictures than a handheld mic. So that's what I got.
There we
It's
go.
about being badass, right?
It's all about being a badass. That delusional confidence you gotta have.
There you go.
Absolutely.
The
Don't
look
forget
brings
we
it
had-
all
we had
together.
Staff before her scepter for her microphone, right, Dave?
Oh, absolutely.
The Queen Bee staff.
Listen, I've been asking for ego boxes for like 2 months now. Dave.
We used to have some.
But do you
Yeah,
need
we
the
spent
ego
the
box?
money on banners. Right, Tom?
Right.
Yeah, and logo too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, first.
Nina said, I agree. All in the pics.
Yeah, Nina takes banging ass pictures. I think she's the one that has our last grouping of pictures on Facebook. If you check it out, she took some killer pictures at the September morning show we played in January. With that beautiful mic I have. Just saying.
Nice. So we
Yeah,
can
she
see the
never got-
pictures.
That's how to grab
And
us in our glory.
It's fun. Show photography. I started it too, and I'm hooked. Every time I go see a show, I'm like, let me bring my camera. So,
Tom
Me
just
too.
started too.
Me too.
nice.
Starting to get
nice.
into photography.
Well, I think it's for me. I was like, I need a new way to meet bands, and I'm chicken shit to kind of, you know what I mean, like be like, hey, what's up? I have a podcast. You want to come
Baby.
on? So I was
Thank
like,
you.
it's gonna be kind of a,
What kind
you know,
of
I'll take pictures, send emails, and be like, oh, by the way, I have a podcast. Do you want to be on? So it all kind of worked full circles. Nina said there are ones who got me into the band pictures.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Let's see. Let's play some music. I have 2 picks. I took The Sacrifice and I took Fallen.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I know both of those.
Really?
I know a
They're
guy
by,
play those.
they're by this really, really fucking cool band. You guys should definitely check them out.
Yeah, I know the guitar player.
Wow. That's incredible. You're so fucking lucky. I'd love to have them like on the show one day.
Good luck. I hear the one guitar player has a huge ego.
Oh no. That's
Yeah, I heard that too.
horrible. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
It doesn't match his playing.
I hear
But
the
their
one
other guitar
plays-
player, though,
only plays solos through
He's
every
just bitter.
song.
old and bitter.
Yes, I did jump into the fire with Carolina Promotions. I'm gonna meet a lot. Yes, just today it was like, hi, you need to interview all these people that are in this festival, and I was like, yep, here we go.
Time to go
That's
to work.
you're doing the Lord's work, girl.
Put your seatbelt on and keep your hands in the fucking. We're going. And
Right on, right on.
I mean, while we're enjoying the ride, might as well listen to some Storms Within Fallen, guys.
Hey yo.
All the trials and tribulations, they make us who we are. All the tears and all the scars, they pave the road to where we are. Some of us have fallen, the shadows grow too dark. Some of us have faded, just leave that final mark. So you have fallen, just get back up. Crawl from beneath your past, rise above the corrupt. Let's see the next sunrise. No more hollows restored and your story here. So much to live for, you will say. Angel, put down that gun. Dry your tears away. The story's just begun. Angel, put down that poison. Some of us have fallen. The shadows grow too dark. Some of us have faded. Just leave that final mark. So you have fallen. Just get back up. Crawl from beneath your past. Rise above the corrupt. Let's see the next sunrise. No more hollows restored and your story here. So much to live for, you will say. Let's see the next sunrise. No more hollows restored and your story here. So much to live for, you will see. Can you hear the future calling? Your dreams can come true. The future you hold, it is up to you.
Here we go. Ow, my screen. There we go. I mean, kick-ass video. Where'd you guys do the video?
There is a place here in Erie called PACA. The performing arts. Oh gosh, I don't come after me for it. I don't know. It's down on State Street here in Erie, and they have a really cool vibe in itself. We filmed part of it in the basement, and then they have these really awesome. Obviously, you can see the steps that go up probably 4 or 5 flights. And then the upstairs, they call it the graffiti room. A lot of bands use it for music videos and pictures and stuff like that. And we had done the majority of the music video. That's where we set up the, that's like where the band scene was. That by far, I will tell you, was my favorite music video shoot because we had all of our family and friends and everybody be a part of that. And the main actress if you will, in that video is actually Dave's daughter.
Very cool.
Yep, it's my daughter Jessica.
She
Very
slayed
cool.
She did so good. There's so many behind the scenes videos that we have from that, like little snippets and stuff, where Jess was just absolutely slaying the parts that she was doing and getting into, and she was like the recovering addict in the video, and she just did such a good job portraying what we wanted to get across. So she did great. She really did.
It's amazing when you can get your family involved, when, you know what I mean? When everybody wants to get involved, and it creates like really amazing things. Do you think the music industry right now is supportive to the new emerging artists?
No. I can tell you just from experience in our area. I mean, I can speak a little bit for, like Pittsburgh, and I don't want to go as far as like Cleveland and Akron area, but like there's just so many venues that would rather play cover music and have, a certain groupings or whatever go and play those venues. And like I feel like us as people that write our own music and really like put our heart and soul into it and don't just learn something to learn something, we get stoned. It's like unrealistically hard to find venues that will accept that, and it's been a fight for us for the last 2 years to try and get venues to accept us. And I have to 100% say Erie in general is coming around, but that's our hometown. Like, it's easy for us to be able to work on venues here and just say, give us a chance. We write our own music. There's going to have to be a couple of bands. We're not going to be a cover band playing 3-hour sets, and there's been a bunch of venues that have really opened their doors to us, and I can't complain when it comes to Erie. And we have a venue called Basement Transmissions that is the focal point of touring bands, because we're right between Cleveland, Buffalo, and Pittsburgh. That those three, yeah, Jen knows the struggle because she's a local promoter in Erie too. But because we're between three big cities, what's nice is touring bands will do a one-off. So they'll go, they'll play Detroit or Cleveland, and then they'll come through Erie on like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and they'll play for a lesser price than us, Erie original bands can open for them, which is cool because then we get a draw of people that we typically don't get to play with. Like we just played with September Morning and Outlier, and that was on a Sunday, and it was a great turnout. And it was awesome getting to meet those guys, and they were all super humble people, and they were all BSing with us after the show. And, those are the kind of experiences that you really hope for. Now, I know like right now, Pittsburgh in general is really struggling for original venues. And you would think as like a big city like that it wouldn't be the case, but it really is. I know those guys down there, just Pittsburgh bands in general, are struggling to get gigs in their own hometown. And a lot of those bands are just doing mini tours and, traveling different places because venues down there just aren't as accepting. If you can't draw crowds, they're just not going to open the door for you.
And I think what's helping the cover bands a lot is that if you want to go see a real show from the real artist, the tickets are not accessible. I can't afford those tickets. I can't, Sleep Token's coming around. And I was like, yeah, I want to go see Sleep Token. It was like $200 a ticket or something. And I'm like,
wow, that's outrageous.
Yeah.
I can't. I like, that's why I love going to see the shows I go see. Like $10, you get to see five incredible bands.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, even there's only a few bands or a few venues that charge around here. For the most part, is it the same? Yeah, I think it's the cover bands have really taken over because a lot of the time they do like a free cover thing. So like there's no cover charge. You just get ID'd at the door, and people will go to those free things, and then they'll just guarantee the cover bands a certain amount of money, and that's just not the case. Like they just don't do that for original bands, and it makes it so difficult to try and get people to be like, hey, give us a chance. We write our own music, you know, and luckily, like that here in Erie, there have been quite a few venues that have given us that opportunity and said, hey, if you guys can guarantee the numbers, we'll guarantee the money, and then we can do free, you know, no cover charge. And those are the ones that we end up having the best turnouts, because then we can just say, hey guys, it's free. You don't got to pay $5. You don't have to pay $7. Come and just buy a beer, you know, support the venue. And, you know, it's been working out well for us, but it really takes a lot.
All big bands started as locals at some point. Yes and no now with the internet. Like the TikTok famous, the one day you post a video and it hits. There's a lot of people that you know, the internet is a whole new devil now in the music industry.
Yeah.
You need that one song, that one video, that one hook, and then you need to hit that damn algorithm.
That's it.
Yep.
That is
That's
it.
it.
I can't figure it out, guys. I've tried many things, and
It is the oddest thing to watch, like, for example, the Facebook algorithm. And, you know, we'll post even like the followers and get next to no response. But I post a video today of my face saying, hey, come watch our podcast. And then we're at 500 views before lunch. It's like, what the fuck? How does this make any sense? And I think a lot of the Facebook shit is reels. If you're posting reels, then it's going to push it harder because they want to compete with TikTok right now. So all of you bands out there, if you want to try and get your fucking views up, that's my suggestion, is post more reels in between your regular posting and see whether or not that bumps your views up, because it does ours.
there you go. So something to try, definitely.
Yeah,
Or that connection.
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, the hardest one for me is TikTok. I just can't figure it out, guys. The
You and me
algorithm
both.
has me beat. I think it's been, what now, 2 years, and I'm finally approaching 800 followers. I'm like, let's go. But,
Hey,
you
but
know,
that's organic. Those are people that want to follow you, you know? That's huge.
but once again, it's you need that one video. Amanda has over 5,000 followers because she had a video of one of her goats with a bucket on its head.
So there's our new T-shirt
That's an
design.
idea. Dave. Hey, Dave, listen, we're going to need you to get on that.
You just need that one silly video, you know, just
That's funny.
one silly
Just
video.
need a monkey to swing from Dave's beard. That'll work.
I tried.
We'll go down to Mel's house after she gets the monkey and we'll film it.
There we go. There we go. We could always do that. See, I need a monkey. She's not here. I can't tell her. I'll make her listen to this after and be like, see, we need a monkey. Like,
We need it. It's our next publicity push.
exactly. It'll be like at every Storms Within show after that, because it's like, hey, that's that monkey, you know? Let's see. Let's have a fun question here. What talent would we be surprised that you guys have? Like a weird. Do you guys have any kind of weird talent? Wiggle your ears. Wiggle. You know. You got any weird things? Erica's face is like.
I do, but I don't know that I want to say it.
Oh. Any talents other than music? Can anybody paint? Can anybody draw?
I love to paint. That is the thing that I like doing outside of music, and I can make my eyes go in separate directions.
My God, the crazy.
Whoa, you're holding back on us.
Why are we just now hearing this?
Yeah, did not know that.
It's the freakiest shit you'll ever see.
Oh, she's holding back on us.
Oh, there you go.
I've never been asked that, and I wouldn't admit to it, but now I can't.
There you go. She said it. It must be special. Must be something in the air. This podcast makes people say some crazy shit sometimes, guys.
Well, now they all get to say some weird shit. So you guys got to say your weird talent.
But I don't have anything that weird.
No.
I don't know.
I don't have anything weird. I'm normal.
Oh,
I'll point it in my fingers. That's about it. I don't know if you can see that, but.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got one of those too. I was like,
If only that helped you play drums.
Yeah, right. It helps you carry your guitar.
Shots are being fired over here, guys. What
No, you
band
should see us
member
in
would
practice.
survive the apocalypse?
me.
You would survive
Probably
the
me.
apocalypse, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
I think I would have a fair chance.
I'd have my money on Tom or Dave.
Oh, like zombie apocalypse?
Wow.
Or-
Yes, zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't fucking care for running.
I'm not.
That's like the first rule in Zombieland is cardio, right? Like fuck that.
Nina said money on
There you go,
Tom.
Nina.
Tom got the guns, but Dave's got ingenuity, so I feel like those two would be the ones that would survive.
Yeah,
We're
I've
building
got
a new empire.
Man, fuck y'all.
Now you gotta prove them wrong.
I'm a nigging your asses.
Oh,
If the
This
zombies
shit is
walk
now half my
I see my zombie apocalypse plan would be to get on a fucking boat and get the hell out of Dodge. Like that would be my plan.
They're in the water too.
Dude, in the middle of the lake?
Oh yeah,
Could
Hell
be zombie
no.
sharks. You never know.
yeah.
This is why my plan would work. I'm just going to hang out with people that are 10 times slower than me.
Where are you going to find them?
I found one.
Fucking,
Ron.
I don't fucking eat that.
Surprise Radio said zombies walk slow, right? Nope. Oh, there it is, guys. Zombies don't. They don't. There's runners. There's all kinds. It also
Just don't
depends
go
what universe you're in.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we have vast zombies, we're pretty well fucked, I think.
You ever seen a Train to Busan? Like, I mean, those zombies are like extra speed. Like, it's.
They just came out with a show that had like, was it the fucking one with the hot guy? Oh man, Pedro Pascal. They just did the zombies that were like they live underground and shit, and then they can, if they hear noises, they'll come after you. Like there's some crazy ass mutant shit. It all depends, man.
There's zombies.
I have my money on Tom and Dave. I'm just saying, it's not me. I'm not surviving.
Oh, I'm not surviving. No. The Last of Us.
Probably like
The
the
Last
Last,
of Us.
of Us. That's it. See, Jen's got my back. Yes.
That's another crazy one. Those mutations in there are crazy. Like it's past the Resident Evil now. We're going way past the Resident Evil.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the biggest jokester?
It depends on the day.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
We all fuck with each other a lot.
Oh, it's yeah. We gets bad sometimes.
Yeah, we need
It really depends on the day because sometimes it's all directed towards one person, and then sometimes it just goes in a circle. Whoever slams out that joke, it's just on and popping. Like it just all depends.
Yeah, there needs to be a of our practice that says beyond this point your balls will be broke.
Truth.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of being together for so long, right? Is knowing each other's boundaries, knowing each other's limits.
There's boundaries?
Maybe there's nothing.
There's
off
no boundaries,
limits.
no.
No boundaries? Nah.
No, there really isn't. Listen. Since we can say whatever the fuck we want to, I'm gonna tell you how I knew Dave was gonna fit into the band, right? So, I don't know.
Shit, not this.
I am. I'm gonna go there because Mel's Mel. So, and
right.
everybody that's watching, if they're everybody who's commented still here, they'll love this. So, it's always different when you're in a band with a chick, right? Because it's always like treading water. Like you don't know if there's certain things you can and can't say, whatever. And the guys were all talking about having demons, right? And this conversation got brought up. See, they know where it's going. So
This is classic.
they were talking about, oh, I'm crying now. They were talking about
Yep.
how when your TV's turned off, there are demons that watch you.
While you sleep.
Yeah, they watch you when you're sleeping, right? And this is the first fucking practice Dave ever came to one of our practices. It was fantastic. And he goes, well, my demons watch a lot of masturbation then. And that was it. Like, I'm like, Dave's gonna fit. Like, this is perfect.
He's part of the family.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we're good to go. Like, he knows the jokes. He's in for it. We're good to go.
Well, yeah, you can't really have somebody that's like, like can't take the jokes, like, but it's just a joke, not a dick. They'll take it so hard, like.
There you go.
That's legitimate.
Guys, like, seriously, I should have put a warning on this episode. It always starts very like, proper and shit, but it
Listen,
always,
you challenged me before we even got started, so.
it always turns like this.
Just ease them on into it, you know?
We didn't want to take it too hard on you guys.
No, not really.
Always like talking to a bunch of like people that I've known for years, so it's like we didn't want to scare you at first, but now I mean we're 45 minutes into this, so we've done preliminary. Whoa, I can't even say it anymore. We've done that big word. Bye. Mel, do you want to MC a festival? Sure. That's gonna be fucking beautiful.
They're gonna rethink you after this episode.
Once you break the fuck barrier, then it's all good.
Make sure you guys give me my text in advance so I can practice because.
Better get her speeches ready a year in advance.
Well, if you listen to the episode that we did a year ago, my accent is very more like French. Now it's turning into like Southern Canadian or something. Y'alls and wahs and long eyes and shit, and I'm like, what's going on with my accent? Like
just being around people, yeah.
It's crazy, but I still say a lot and sorry. So the Canadian is still way in there.
Still holding on to it.
Still there. We're holding on to it.
Oh, I love it.
I picked a second song would be The Sacrifice. It's official music video. You guys do a lot of music videos.
We try and do one with each release. That's kind of like the on trend of what we're doing.
I like it. I like it. I miss the times of MTV. I miss you know what I mean, where you turn your TV on and watch music videos. The lyric videos are really cool too, but that brings nostalgia. It's really nice. All right, well, let's set it up. Let's listen to the song and then we'll come back to this shit show, guys.
Hey, yo.
I'm not
back with Storms Within. Fucking another amazing video. Wow, my brain went fucking blank right there. Sorry about that. What's the story behind the video? What was the inspiration?
So, long story short, for this song and the meaning and everything surrounding it is, we have been playing with a ton of witch metal bands, and it's been kind of like spinning in my head. We're not a witch metal band. However, I had a lot of ideas in my head about like a karmatic circle, if you will. And essentially like that the end of the karmatic circle was you sacrificing yourself for being such a fucking idiot. And that's kind of what it is like, shitty people in the end, karma gets you. And that's what that's what I wrote it about. I tried to write it to where, it had like that witchy tone to it. But it really, like, it could resonate for how you read the lyrics or how you perceive the lyrics as, that karmatic circle. So when we went to go do the music video, I really thought that it would be cool if we had that, the black background with just those white piercing lights, and it just be like, focused on our playing, but then it have those witchy elements of like, your altar, and that, each one of us plays a part in it. And I just thought that like it was just such a cool idea for all of us to play a piece in that ultimate sacrifice, and the guys were such good sports about it, because I busted their nuts about kneeling to the table, and every single one gave me shit about it, but it ended up coming out really cool and looking, it obviously the video came out looking pretty cool. So
Absolutely. See, she's got good ideas sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. She busts your balls, but made for some good video. I mean, brilliant is brilliant. Sorry. Let's see. If you guys could, I usually say a tour, but there's 4 of you here, so let's give you a mini festival. Let's say 2 bands each, 1 local, 1 anybody you want, dead or alive. What will be the Storms Within tour? What will we go see?
I gotta think. So you guys hammer that one out.
For me, the major band will probably be Testament, and the local band. Man, there's so many good ones I like.
I gotta at least do
like-
top 3 on that.
Yeah, I mean, I Tear from Grace. Eric was on here last week. I love Animus. Yeah, even Souls Collapse. I mean, that's hard. That's hard for a local one. I'd probably go with Animus. I just really like Animus.
It is a tough one because local, especially local, it's easy to say a mainstream artist. It's easy to say a big one. You got your favorite, but locally, you're like, oh man, there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many good ones I like around here.
Well, I mean, there's 4 of you, so if you guys say 3 each, you know what I mean? Like
3? Okay.
it'll give us 12 names of local bands that we should check out.
I could do
All
that.
right. I like Testament, even though Animus is not really that local. I mean, they're around Pittsburgh, but
Well, I mean,
yeah.
local to around you, like
right. Let me Tear from Grace, Animus.
And you said Soul Collapse, so we can't.
I didn't
use
say
what-
that they're out there though.
Mel, are you saying we can't use what somebody else says?
yeah.
Fuck.
I'm sure you guys
Oh,
can
I
give
went
me
first.
12 of them. Come on.
That's okay. I gotta think of my third. I got two. You guys go.
You might want to say them before they say them, and then you
All
have to
right.
think all over
I'm gonna
again.
go. I'm gonna say Battle Chapel because they're so much fun to watch.
Fuck you, Dave.
See?
They were gonna be in my top 3.
No, not anymore. They're in my top 3.
Look what I started, guys.
Sorry, Battle Chapel
Fight.
fans.
Fight!
They're my band now.
Well, you got to do 3. Who's the other 2?
The other 2, I'm gonna say Vernotica
Dick.
and
Oh, you need a national band now.
national band now. Oh, that's easy. Megadeth.
Okay. I'm going next. Reign of Z.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bound by Darkness.
Fuck. Now
And then for shits and giggles, I'll have to say my boys and Joe Nameless. Just because they're my friends and I love playing music with them. But national touring band, oh man, that's so flipping hard because there's so many bands that I love. But if I could bring them back, it would be Dio.
Okay. After much time and consideration. So national touring I have 2. One, because I would fucking love to play with Freddie Mercury. So Queen is always my top because fucking Queen. But we wouldn't fit in with Queen. So
Unless it was a zombie apocalypse.
yeah, and then maybe Queen.
Yeah.
Reign of Z is our buddies. We fucking love them. I'm so glad that you
Ron
guys
already said
guys
that. You
play-
can't say that.
I'm so glad that you guys got the opportunity to play with them because they fucking rock. My other one current that I'm in love with right now that would fit with us would be Butcher Babies. I fucking love them. So local, that's hard. So now I gotta think. So I'm gonna start in Pittsburgh, since I can't say anybody else that anybody else said. I'm gonna start with Drown the Deep because I fucking absolutely love
Yes.
Jahala's voice.
Taylor's
That
voice. Oh yeah.
that bitch
Phenomenal.
can fucking sing. And the musicians are such great dudes. I would absolutely play a show with them any fucking time. Let me think. God damn. They took the ones that I was gonna say. And now I'm gonna say somebody that I should and I'm gonna feel bad. So fuck. Who in Erie? Because you guys said all the ones we typically play with. Oh boy. I don't know, man. There's so many good bands, like Tom said. Like I could name like 5 I would do it. Yeah, they are great.
Yes,
5
they are.
show with, like, off the top of my head. There's one band that I really want to get a show with that we haven't yet. And they're in Meadville. They're called Myconaut.
Right.
They're really fucking good dudes, and we have yet to set up a show with them. We'll play a couple festivals with them, but they're great. So I guess if I'm going to, oh, you know what? Because I got their shirt on. Melisangre. They are like a fucking Hispanic speed punk. They are so good. They're so
Nice.
funny. And
Great dudes.
they're great dudes. So that I guess that would be my top 3 since I can't say anybody else.
Awesome. So there you go, guys. They just gave us 12 bands to go check out. I mean, I love this.
Obviously, too. Sorry, I'm gonna give you a bonus runner-up. Lilith Rising, although they are not local to us, those guys are so fucking good and they're so talented. And Taryn's voice is next level for a woman putting on a fucking show. Like, her live vocals are just as good as her recorded vocals. She's so fucking good. And when you get a chance to see them, Mel, like, you'll see what I'm talking about. They were so good in Erie.
I definitely am going to have a chance to go see them. Alan has also invited me to go and hang out when they're practicing, so we have to set that up also.
You get all, bro.
Oh yeah, practices are always awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's why I'm getting so much into the local scene is because the love that these musicians have for their craft, for their guys, it's incredible. The time that you guys invest, and everybody has a job, everybody has a life, a lot of people have kids. It's incredible. It does take a lot of time and it does take a lot of work.
For sure.
If you want to make
It's
things
hard to
happen.
balance it, but when you love everything about it, when it's your passion, when it's just like your family. You invest and you put into it what you need to.
Yep. What should we keep our eyes open on? I know you guys have a show coming in March. What else? Are we getting a song soon? Maybe.
Well, we just dropped the sacrifice.
That's
What,
true.
2
2
weeks
weeks ago. Yeah.
weeks ago.
End of March. End of March.
Yeah, that's what we were kind of aiming for. Was the end of March, beginning of. Hey, listen, you got plans on Sunday now, Mel.
I mean, I'll try to get the car, and yeah, for sure.
Now you do.
What's up, Tony?
That's funny.
Is that Gilbert?
That's Gilbert.
Yeah, probably the end of March, beginning of April will be the next song. We'll go back into the studio in March because we're still writing. We're trying to finish up our second album. So we're 8 songs in. We've got 2 more songs to hammer out. But we've got a bunch of songs that are recorded and need to be mixed and mastered. And we have some parts we want to re-record and stuff. And that's the beauty behind us being able to record and go back into the studio and, add things or take away things that, over time just doesn't work. So probably towards the end of March, beginning of April will be the next one.
Very cool. Vernotica and Storms Within at the Maple Grove in April.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, we're playing
I'll be
with
there.
Rurally Bankrupt and Ayavera too. That'll be a killer show.
How many shows do you guys think of doing this year? You think you're gonna try to top off the 30?
Absolutely.
We're working on it. Working on it.
Yeah, I think right now we're at 17 and it's the second day of February. So
I think you're gonna top off that 30.
yeah, we'll see. See, what was crazy about last year is we said we weren't going to play any shows in January and February, and then we ended up playing like 6 shows in January and February, and we've only played 1 so far this year. But it's been nice to, with how busy we were, to kind of like rest and recover and focus on writing and stuff before we hit the, like the show season again. So it's been nice, but it'll be nice to get back out and playing live again.
Okay, hit 50.
What'd you say?
We got to hit 50 shows.
Yeah.
Well,
Every weekend, dude.
There we go.
Hey,
That's what the people
tell me
want.
going.
Yep.
Alan can help make one happen here.
Yeah.
So that's one. I mean, let's see what you guys can do. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy when I see all you guys booking shows like that. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nuts, but I wouldn't change it.
I guess not. I mean, it's what you want, right? Because making music is one thing, recording is one thing, but being able to perform in front of people, it must be so cool to see somebody singing your lyrics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To think that's something that we created in our practice spot and it's reaching people all over the world, and then you see people in front of you and they know the songs, they know the lyrics, they know the changes. It just blows my mind that it's gotten that far to where people actually like it and can share it with us.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see people that, if you could touch one person, if one of your songs can help somebody through anything in their lives, I think it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Before I let you guys go, I love this question. I know we didn't ask it last year because I started asking it later on in the year. I'll put you in your own Disney movie and I will be the villain and put a curse on you. For the rest of your life, you can only listen to the same song. What song would it be?
Ouch.
That's the good one. I'm trying to think which one I listen to the most. If we're talking about right now, in this moment, right now, I cannot stop listening to Madness by September Morning.
I'm going to say This Godless Endeavor by Nevermore.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I guess my all-time favorite song, Dreamweaver.
Christ.
Yeah.
Everyone came prepared for this one.
Fuck. I would say. Oh man, this is rough. I would say Fields of the Nephilim. It would have to be From the Fire.
All right.
I'm surprised nobody said Ice Ice Baby.
That's Mike's favorite.
Anger Overdose is not here because usually when he's here, I always get like a Baby Shark, an Ice Ice Baby. They always give me like stupid song, and then it stays stuck in my head. See,
Yeah.
somebody else say it.
there you
Somebody
go, Tony.
will say it.
He's-
How
Leave it to
can we
Gilbert.
support? How can we support you guys? What's the best way to support Storms Within?
Come to shows.
Come shows. Yep.
Come to shows and buy merch. That's really, or buy merch online too. Dave's in charge of our online store, and you know, make him busy. Buy the merch. That's really helps us.
Where can we go
Spread
to
the
buy
music.
the merch?
Go ahead, Dave.
Stormswithinofficial.com.
Pretty easy,
All
guys.
one word.
Pretty easy. All right. We go
The
there.
biggest
and
thing
we
I
just...
think you can do is share our music with your friends.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, streaming is not what pays bands, but it still helps to share the music. It still helps if you could bring a friend also to a show. You know what I mean? Like, the tickets are affordable, like Erica was saying anyways. A lot of shows are free, too. They just bring some people. Bring a friend. Be like, hey, maybe you'll like it, maybe you don't, you know? You never know.
Absolutely.
But if they do,
Always bring a friend.
I'm not going to sing it. I am not going to do it.
Oh my God, Tony, stop.
Not gonna do it. What's the best social media platform to follow you on?
You could follow us on Facebook. That's what we're really up to date on Facebook. You could also follow us on Reverb Nation. That's a good one that is always updated, and YouTube.
Thank you, Savvy. Savvy posted your link, so there's the link for the
Thanks, Deb.
Thank you.
cool.
At least one of us is on the ball.
Yeah.
Right? Right. I mean, I might have to hire you,
Slacking.
Savvy. I might need you for the interviews to do this for me. That was really cool. See, like, make it happen. Like, look, it's magic, guys.
Yeah, if you look up Storms Within Band, or Storms Within 814, that is all of our social media. So
Awesome. Well, we're getting, like, it's pretty much the end of the episode, but I want to give you guys the mic right now to say to these awesome fucking people that came here tonight and hung out with us. I mean, we kept the crowd pretty much the whole episode. There was people here. Obviously, you guys are very loved. So, what do you want to tell to these amazing people that were here?
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Without your guys' support, we wouldn't be able to do what we love.
this was literally like what I was saying earlier. Everybody that was in here, either commenting or messaging, it's all through networking and shows and, you know, online presence. Like, it's just so awesome how the community comes in and supports each other. It's wild. And honestly, we could not be more thankful for everybody. That's what makes, you know, this all worth it in the end.
It is. And I mean, 9 hours away. You know, and Ron is here. No, Ron is over there. Alan's over here. But, you know, the
Ron's
support.
everywhere.
You know, the support.
Ron's
the
over
shout-out.
there. Alan's over here.
I see Ron's everywhere. Oh my God, guys, help me! Anthony says, "You're welcome, Papa Ron. I'll see you next practice to inspect your kit."
Yeah, he's a drum tech in training.
Wow. There you go. Well, guys, it has been an amazing time as usual. Would love to have you guys back every episode because it's just, you know, it's just amazing.
All right,
like
done
that.
deal.
Yes,
Absolutely.
let's go. Every Friday night, Storms
At the
Within.
Storms Within hour.
Storms Within podcast.
Might have to bring you guys back as co-hosts once in a while. Erica for an episode and Dave for an episode.
I think next time we could share cooking recipes.
Oh, yay!
Oh yeah.
Next week we're making pizza, guys. So everybody's gonna be in their own kitchen, and
All
we're
right,
all
people,
gonna cook
that's
together.
mine. I'll take care of that one.
All right, so he's gonna tell us how to make pizza. That's gonna be a wreck, guys.
Pizza and cheesesteaks for you.
Make sure you. All right, guys. Well, thank you for
my
being
God,
here.
Nina.
Oh, did Nina say something? Is there
Yeah,
a story
make sure-
behind?
Tuned. Well, girl, you need to get up on stage and tune it for me then if I'm doing so bad.
Did you play with not tuned drums?
Oh no, she just busts my balls about it all the time.
Yeah, they're over here busting you, but I'm just gonna sit here and keep clicking their messages. Have at him, guys. Have at him.
Percussionist. Nina played percussion in high school, so she always busts my balls about it. Not only is she a good photographer, but she busts my balls about my kit. And then Tony, my drum tech in training, so those two could fight it out.
I mean, it's all love. It's all love. If you know, if you don't pick on each other, do you really love each other? No, I'm kidding, guys. But I'm gonna let you guys go, guys. It was amazing to have you. Please keep in touch. Let's try to make that show happen for real, for real. Alan, I'm nudging you.
Get on it.
Yes, exactly. Get on it. Talk with whoever you need to talk here and make magic happen. Come on.
Absolutely. We're looking to travel.
Have a good weekend, guys, and everybody, please stay safe, be kind, and especially be kind to yourself. Sometimes it's good to take a step back, take a deep breath, and just say fuck it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Much love, Mel. Thank you.
Bye,
Good night,
Mel.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.